I'm Sherry Soria from Living Light Culinary Institute, and it's my pleasure to share with you some tips about making flavored nuts and seeds. I find that most nuts and seeds, particularly those with brown skins, are bitter in flavor, which is why most people roast them. But roasting harms the oils in nuts and actually creates something called free radicals, which are very harmful to the body. So instead of roasting nuts, I soak them in pure water to remove the bitterness, then dehydrate them in my Excalibur dehydrator. I always keep plain, soaked and dehydrated nuts on hand to use in recipes. And I also flavor nuts and seeds in a variety of ways to use as snacks and salad toppings. You can find some great recipes using the Excalibur in this way in two of my books, Raw Food Revolution Diet and Raw Food for Dummies. Today I'm going to share with you how to make candied pecans. They are delicious as snacks, and you can use them in desserts like pecan pie and even sprinkle them on the top of salads to transform a simple salad using them as a sweet and crunchy element. Candied pecans are super simple to make. Just start with 1 cup of pecans that have been soaked, rinsed, and towel dried. Then you're going to toss in a 1/2 cup of maple syrup, about a teaspoon of cinnamon, and just a pinch of nutmeg. Then we're going to stir it together. This smells so good. Now, if you don't want to use maple syrup, you certainly could use a different kind of sweetener if you preferred. But I really love the flavor of the maple syrup, and it really adds a nice holiday touch. So this is my Excalibur dehydrator. This is a 5 tray, which actually I use for traveling. And I'm going to be placing my pecans on a Paraflex sheet. That will keep them from sticking to the grid underneath. So all I have to do is pour them out, just like that, and then place them back in the dehydrator. Super simple. Easy to do. Now, I would never make just one little batch of this. I would always make like 3 or 4 batches so that I can keep them on hand. And this is what they look like after 12 hours or so of dehydrating. You don't want to dehydrate them until they're perfectly crisp. And you want to make sure that you lay them out flat so that they're not on top of each other. Now, I'm going to use these in a number of different ways in my kitchen, but one way that I really love is to transform a beautiful holiday salad. And this is an apple fennel pomegranate salad on a bed of arugula, and it has a lovely orange poppy seed dressing. And so just look at how wonderful this transforms this salad. I'm just going to break these up into little pieces, maybe leave a few of them whole, just to show off that I have whole pecans here. They're crispy and sweet, just delightful. And what a difference this makes, having these around. And you can store them in your refrigerator in a glass jar for months, if they would last that long. Thanks for joining me today and letting me share with you some of my tips for making crispy, crunchy nuts without roasting, and for enjoying one of my favorite holiday salads. You'll also find more delicious health-promoting recipes, as I said, in my books, Raw Food Revolution Diet and Raw Food for Dummies. Also, check out our Living Light Culinary Institute website, rawfoodchef.com, if you're interested in classes for novices, chefs, and instructors. This is Sherry Soria, helping you make healthy living delicious.